my name is Japneet Kaur and welcome back to Desiincanada. I hope you're all happy, healthy and fine. In this video, we will talk about what are the benefits of becoming or getting permanent residency of Canada. So by the end of this video, you will have what are the benefits of getting permanent resident status in Canada. And if you have any further questions regarding permanent residency of Canada, please do comment in the comment section and I will reply back to your comment. So I came to Canada in 2015 September and I got my permanent residency in 2019 April. So after getting my work permit, I applied for PR and I became PR. So first benefit, as it sounds, you can stay in Canada forever. Your PR card would have an expiration date, but you can get your PR card either renewed or you can apply for citizenship. So it is very good. You don't have to apply for any visa. You just have your PR card, which is so amazing, and you can stay in Canada. So the second benefit is that since you have your PR card, you don't need any study permit in order to study in Canada, or you don't need any work permit in order to work in Canada. After becoming permanent resident, you don't have to apply for any visa at all, and you can stay in Canada, you can study in Canada, you can work in Canada without any visa. You can travel outside Canada without showing any visa. You just need your passport and a PR card and you are good to go. So definitely it is very beneficial that you don't have to reapply for visas in order to just study or work in Canada. So third benefit, which is very important and many students rely on that, is that so after becoming permanent resident of Canada, you can study in Canada and you don't have to pay international student fees. So once you become permanent resident of Canada, you don't have to pay a lot. You don't have to pay huge amount of fees in order to get higher education. So many students, what they do is that when they come after plus 2, they do their diploma after plus 2 from Canada, have gained their permanent resident status and then go for bachelor's degree. That way it is very cheaper. Even some students after their PG diploma, they go for masters, because a permanent resident or a citizen of Canada does have very less fees than an international student. So I think it is very beneficial to get permanent resident and then apply for higher education if you want. अगला benefit की है, after you become permanent resident of Canada, you can apply to more jobs. When I was applying for jobs after my masters, there were some companies who would say that they can't hire a student on work permit. There were few of them, but yes, there were some companies and they only hire either permanent resident or citizen of Canada. There are even some jobs, because of security reason, they only hire citizen of Canada. They will not even hire permanent resident. But after you become permanent resident, then you can apply for citizenship. Then you can work in those sectors as well. But definitely when you become permanent resident, ताकि job opportunities और भी ज़्यादा बढ़ जाती हैं, because ताकि को एक status है, you have a permanent status. Now the next benefit, which is very important, you can apply for health card even if you don't have a job. So let's talk about Ontario. अगर तानु Ontario which health card चाहिए है, when you get a health card in Ontario or any other province, for that reason, medical expense is very less. You get free appointments, you get free checkups. There are some cost of other things, but these things like getting appointments of doctor are free. So in order to get health card in Ontario, either you can be on work permit, but you have to have a full-time job in Ontario and you have to be with that employer for 6 months, and then only you can apply for an Ontario health card. But if you are a permanent resident, doesn't matter if you have a job or not, whether you have a full-time job or you have a part-time job, it doesn't matter. You will get your health card regardless of whether you have a job or not. But you should be PR or citizen of Canada. Now the next benefit is that when you become permanent resident, things get actually easier for you. For example, if you want to buy a house or a car, it becomes easier for you to buy a house or car than for a person who is not a permanent resident of Canada. For example, when I was not a PR of Canada, I was on work permit and I wanted to change address on my driving license. There is an option to change your address online, but when I was on work permit, I couldn't change my address online because I didn't have a permanent resident status. After becoming PR and then I wanted to change my address, I was able to do everything online because I have permanent resident status and I could give my PR card. So these things you might not enjoy immediately after becoming permanent resident, but these things definitely slowly and steadily you will notice there are changes after becoming permanent resident of Canada. And the third thing, when I used to go to India or USA, then during immigration process at airport बहुत ही औखा हुंदा सी, because when you are on work permit or you are student, they check so many documents. Immigration line is huge. They will inquire about so many things. But ਜਦੋਂ मैं permanent resident मान गई, you have to show only your PR card and you are good to go. Line is smaller. They don't check so strictly, and immigration process is very smooth after you get your PR card. It is very smooth. Now the next benefit. After you become permanent resident of Canada, it is almost equivalent to becoming citizen of Canada. The only difference is that you can't vote because you are not citizen of Canada. But there are so many benefits which are similar to becoming citizen of Canada. ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਕਿ ਜਦੋਂ pandemic ਸੀ, when there was pandemic and there was, even though there were travel restrictions, immediate family member of permanent resident and citizen was still allowed. So immediate relatives of other temporary status were also allowed, but they have to ask for permission and they will only get permission if the travel is essential. Spouse or immediate relatives of permanent resident and citizen of Canada was still allowed. So PR status does hold value equal to citizenship, but only you can't vote if you are PR of Canada, and you can vote if you are citizen. So that's all for the video, and these are all the benefits which a permanent resident does enjoy. So I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, just hit it, and also I will see you in my next video. And don't forget to share this video with your friends and family, and I will see you in my next video. Till then, take care and